Ever look at an insurance policy and think, this is just legal jargon, I don't get how any of this was decided? What if I told you that by reverse engineering a P&C insurance policy, you could uncover the hidden logic behind underwriting decisions, and even use that knowledge to stand out in interviews or internship applications? Reverse engineering a policy means starting with the final coverage document and working backward to figure out why the insurer agreed to offer the coverage they did, and what data, risks, and considerations shaped that decision. It's like solving a puzzle. Why were those specific limits chosen? Why was that premium charged? What risks were excluded? What optional endorsements were added, and why? If you can figure that out, you're thinking like an underwriter. Start with something simple, like a personal auto or homeowner's policy. You might be able to find redacted sample policies online or ask a family member to review their documents with you. For commercial lines, focus on something like a business owner's policy, which combines property and general liability for small businesses. Now break down the key sections. You'll typically find the declarations page, which outlines who's covered, where, for how much, and when. Then there's the insuring agreement, what's actually covered. Next come the exclusions, the conditions, and any endorsements or custom modifications. Every section tells you something about the underwriter's view of risk. As you go through, think like an underwriter. What exposures are being covered? What prior loss history might exist? What are the geographic and industry risks? What data might have been pulled, like ISO scores, garaging zip code, or building construction? Why might certain exclusions or sublimits have been added? For example, if you're reviewing a commercial auto policy and see an exclusion for delivery of goods after 10 p.m., that likely reflects a concern about nighttime driving losses in certain sectors. Once you've noted the coverage decisions, premiums, and modifications, try to map out the likely underwriting process behind it. A bakery in downtown Chicago with a $1 million general liability limit and $100,000 in business property coverage might have been rated based on square footage, age of the building, fire suppression systems, and sales volume. Think about what internal guidelines the underwriter probably followed and what data they used to assess risk. Then take it a step further. Use what you just learned to build a mini case study, a slide presentation, or even a simple one-page breakdown showing your understanding of the underwriting logic. This is a powerful way to demonstrate knowledge when applying for internships or jobs. You're not just saying you're interested in insurance, you're showing you get how it works. And here's a bonus tip. If you want to go deeper, check out rate filings from state departments of insurance or insurer product guides filed with the NAIC. These documents often lay out the exact rating algorithms and underwriting rules behind specific coverages. Understanding how to reverse engineer a policy isn't just a learning tool, it's how you start thinking like an underwriter. You gain insight into how insurers make money, how risk is quantified, and how pricing is developed. If you're trying to break into the P&C insurance industry, this kind of thinking will give you a serious edge. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Insur Knowledge. We turn complex insurance concepts into career-building knowledge. Drop a comment if there's another topic you want us to unpack next. Thanks for watching.